What's up, what's good? It's your girl Michaela Janae here, back with another video, and it is another business video. As you can see, today I will be sharing with you guys how I make my own branded tissue paper. So this is actually really quick, really easy. I just saw a little tutorial on Pinterest, I believe, and then I was like, I have to do this for myself. I am soft launching my own clothing line this March, so I wanted to do everything branded. So I will be giving you the rundown in this video on how I did that. It's really quick, really easy, but there's just some things you need to know. So let me hop right into that. Okay, so to do this, you'll need a printer as always, and you'll need some tissue paper. So there's certain things that when you're starting your own business, being an entrepreneur, when it comes to fashion, that you're just gonna need. Like I said in the other video about tags, you're gonna need tags. You're gonna need some ribbon, transfer paper, just to get some things like that done. When it comes to packaging, you're going to need tissue paper. Like, that's just a must. You're gonna need some tissue paper. So thank God around the holiday time, I got this big pack of tissue paper from Sam's Club, and it's just white tissue paper. It was 400 sheets of 20 by 24 inch tissue paper. Okay, plain regular tissue paper. You're gonna need that and your printer. As always, if you do not have a printer, you can go to your local library or Office Depot, and that is where you can do some printing also. So like I said, I go on my little favorite app, Fonto, and I made a design. Now when I'm making this design, you know, you can always just put your logo on your tissue paper, or you can put the name of your brand, but on the tissue paper compared to the tags, this is where you can have fun with it, change up colors, put little caricatures, all type of stuff. So my logo is actually a picture that I drew of myself, so I did make some tissue paper with that on it. I actually have that to show you all, but this tissue paper right here with my little logo is what I will be using during my launch. So that was just a little sneak peek at that. Or you can just do words, which is what I did. Let's talk about the pros and cons of making your own tissue paper. A pro is that, you know, you have your brand all throughout your packaging, on your tags. They know who this is by, and it really makes it feel more personal that you took the time to put your brand on all these things. That's definitely a pro. A con is that you can only make the tissue paper as big as a size of a sheet of paper, and as you know, when you are packaging things and packaging clothes especially, it takes more than one sheet of tissue paper to make it work. But like I said, I'm trying to be conservative, so when I'm wrapping my clothes in tissue paper, I'll put this tissue on the front, which I will be doing a video on how I package my clothes, so stay tuned for that. But or if I have a bag, I'm just going to put this tissue paper in the front, so each item that gets shipped out or picked up will have one custom made tissue paper. Not all of it will be custom made, because like I said, I'm about preserving, in which, like I said, I have 400 sheets. It's not that I don't have enough, and it's not that I don't have enough ink. It's just that this process is very tedious, as you will see. I recorded this part, and I might just put the video on top of this. You're gonna see me taking a big sheet of tissue paper, and I cut the big sheet of tissue paper down to the size of a regular piece of paper, because that is very essential. It has to be done to fit it in your printer. But then we all know that you can't just put tissue paper through a printer. It's not going to pick it up. It's going to skip right through it. So you must tape or glue the tissue paper onto cardstock or regular paper. So what I did was I got a piece of cardstock because it's just easier to function when the paper is a little bit harder, but if all you have is regular paper, that works too. And then when you're cutting the tissue paper out, make sure you're not cutting it the exact size of the paper, because you're going to need to have some overlappage, and you're going to have enough overlappage to where you can tape. I like to tape, not glue, because it's just easier. I brought a whole roll of tape just specifically for this, so I didn't mind, quote unquote, wasting the tape. It really wasn't a waste to me. So you fold it up, fold it up, fold it up, and then you put it in your printer the correct way. Make sure, like I say in all my videos, you know which way to print your items to where you don't print it on the wrong side and waste ink. When it came to designing my graphics, I did use Fonto, and I basically just played with the fonts that go along with my brand and my branding colors. My branding colors are basically rainbow. I'm a very colorful girl. girl, but it seems like pink is something I'm really gravitating towards when it comes to my brand. So the first design I did was a little rainbow design, and you'll be able to see that better in the little clip. You can make it bigger, smaller. The tissue paper design is totally up to you. I wanted to create this video so you could see that you can actually do this yourself. You don't have to order something like this offline. This is totally able to be done in-house. You know, a lot of people right now, we're starting businesses and we're doing it all ourselves because, like I said, it's still COVID. You might not have time to order out, or you might not have the funds to order it. So I want to show you guys how you can do it at home. So like I said, it is really easy, but it just becomes tedious. Right now, my first collection includes 8 pieces. So I just printed 8 of these, cut 8 of these out, and ran it through the printer. And it took me, you know, it took me about 30 minutes to an hour to create 8 of them. Like, it took a while to get into the groove of it and not mess it up, because then once you tape it and you take it out of the printer, you have to cut around it. And you can cut like a little bit of the edge of the paper, but the point is to cut the tissue paper's edges so the page comes right off. Okay, and yeah, it really is a simple thing to do. That's why I want to show you guys in a quick little business video. I never want these to be super hard or super complicated. I'm showing you guys how to do them quick and easy, on the go, and for as less money as possible, but still look good. I'm all about quality, and when I package these, I'm going to make sure that my customer is getting a full experience of what my brand has to offer. And having things like custom made tags and custom made tissue paper is a great way to do that. And I'm not against ordering. A Vistaprint is going to be my best friend in the future, but right now I am still in the pre-launch stage, so some of these things I can definitely get done myself, and then I'll go to places like Vistaprint or Office Depot and get some custom made stuff that I cannot make at home. But this is definitely doable. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them down below. I will be able to reply to you. I hope you all enjoy this video. Let me stop the talking. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at Everything by Maja.